Oh, hey,
Hello,
Santiago.
Carlos.
Andre.
Hi guys,
Hey,
how you doing?
Andre.
What up? What up?
Hello, JC. Hey,
How you
JC.
doing?
JC,
Santiago.
what up, bro?
Hey, guys. For the past 3 weeks, I've been reading the book The Shining. It consists of Jack Torrance's adventures in the Overlook Hotel. Jack Torrance is a character with uncontrolled anger that leads to the events in The Shining.
That reminds me of the antagonist in my novel, Insane Tancado, who wanted to destroy the National Security Agency, which is a code-breaking agency who helps the government in the USA and CIA. And all of his actions and stuff leads all to all the plot to continue and the conflict to develop throughout the novel.
You know, that guy sounds totally like the character of my story.
Really?
Yeah, it's about this kid,
Yeah.
this special born kid called Ben.
Ben? Yeah.
That was, well, of course, gave birth by the main characters, Harriet Lafayette and David Lafayette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this kid is like really special, but doesn't do it. He in the story, um, he's like mean and like, for example, in an event, he killed a cat and a dog, but he didn't do it in a bad way. He did it because that's special, right?
He seems really mean, but it's like a defect in his character.
Yeah, totally. He was born, of course, as
But
a
that's
kid.
because he was born this way, or
Yeah, he was
No,
born
yeah.
this way, and his parents like tried to send him into an institution, but that scared them and the baby. So they ended up saying, "No, we're not gonna
That's-
have."
So the parents didn't want him on his home. They didn't want to take care of him.
Well, Harriet, she did, but um, David didn't. So at the end, the one that really takes care of Ben is Harriet, and David takes care of the other four kids.
this kid Ben reminds me of Strathmore in my novel because he was also crazy. He killed about 3 people just because he wanted to find to the protagonist to fall in love with him. So he's
Yeah.
really
Oh,
crazy.
and Ben also reminds me of Danny, the son of Jack Torrance. He didn't kill anyone, but he had a special power that he could like predict the future. He knew what was going to happen. So he knew that his father was going to do something wrong, so he tried to call for help, but he wasn't able to get it himself. So he ran away, and his father almost kills his mother, Wendy.
And you know, this, what you say, this kid, um, he's basically like a theme of my story, really, because um, Harriet and David had a, well, Harriet's sister also gave birth to a special child, right? So they were like disgusted by her sister's child. So at the end, well, you see, they end up having a special kid, and it's like a foreshadow, you know.
Yeah.
What about you, Jason?
And in the last 3 weeks, I have been reading Mockingjay from Suzanne Collins.
It's a very good book.
Yeah.
Yes. And it is about this girl from Panam, District 12, that creates a rebellion against President of the Republic, and she basically just goes and runs away with all of her beloved ones.
Well, in my novel, I learned some things. The first thing I learned was that you should never trust anyone because the commander Strathmore that I mentioned before, was the NSA director. He was the main man in this agency, but he was the one. Well, at the end, it is revealed that this man is the bad guy. When in the beginning he acted like being the nice guy and help everyone. So I learned that if you don't need to trust anyone because maybe things might be different as you may think.
Oh, and the theme in my book is very interesting also. Um, Danny, the little kid, he was very weak and little and was a special boy because he could predict the future. So, like, it was almost impossible that he beat his father, that was a big guy with dementia, because he couldn't control his anger. So, it's very interesting how he, as a weak person, can beat such a strong person with only like his intelligence.
You know, my book left me two very important themes. Well, the first one is that you must never like see down on other people because, well, like the other theme is that what comes around goes around. So, you know, like David and Dave, Harriet and David were like, oh, that kid, they're her sister's kid, is disgusting. They ended up having a worst kid that was terrible, that ended up in gangs, and they almost never see him when he grow up, right? And the other thing is that you should love people, however they are,
No matter what.
no matter what.
And the setting in my story is very interesting also. It's the Overlook Hotel. It's a very dark place where it has a long and violent history because many people have died while staying in that hotel. So that's what happens in this story with Danny and Jack Torrance. When Jack Torrance attacks Danny and his wife Wendy, but they are able to run away.
The setting in my novel is really different from yours because mine is in the USA, Spain, and also Japan. But these places are not. These places do not have a record of being places where people have been killed. But as the story continues,
Progress.
yeah, progresses. Thank you. These places become the sites and of many assassinations. So it can relate a little to people. So
You know, we forgot about JC.
I see.
What, which
My
themes did you
yes,
like about
my
it?
theme is basically never give up because this girl Katniss from District 12 um, passed through two Hunger Games that um, are like a battle to death between boys and girls from each district. So she survived both and created a rebellion. So she was successful in what she did. So never give up. Was the theme,
And first of all, no one thought she was going to be a winner, right? Because she was a girl. But she demonstrated that she had the ability to become a leader.
It's like my theme. Never look down.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I broke my glasses in the bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Are you
it's,
okay?
it's a shame.
JC, it's very interesting how a girl from District 12 can end up in the Hunger Games.
Yes, I know.
It's even more interesting that District 12 is a district with such poverty.
Yes,
And a girl from District 12 to win the Hunger Games, when there's a lot of discrimination towards girls, that's a very big
yes.
thing.
She was the second in District 12 and the first woman.
You know, that's like my theme, right? To never look down on people.
No, and that also, it's like, as I mentioned before, Strathmore, that no one expects from him, like Katniss, no one expected from her, Katniss, but in the end, and these two characters are the ones who, like, are the, how do I say it, are the, like, they surprised everyone because like, no one expects from them, they are the ones who are responsible. For example, in my group, responsible for all the problems, and in your group, she was the one expected from her. She became the leader.
What nice, what nice talking.
It was a really good team, guys.
Hi, Carlos.
Bye, Santiago.
Bye,
Bye, JC.
Bye, GC.